Thank you, Bayero, and welcome to Tech Talk, NIDA segment on Digivation Network. I am Uwa Suleiman. Here, we update you on issues and developments within and around NIDA. It is no longer news that a wind of change is blowing across the IT sector in Nigeria, in line with the federal government's change agenda for national development. Spearheaded by the current leadership of Dr. Isa Ali Ibrahim Pantami, Director General of NIDA, the efforts to restructure the IT landscape have been far-reaching. One undeniable truth is the laudable progress he has steadily brought to bear on the sector in recent times. Under his guidance, NIDA keeps forging strategic partnerships that will directly impact on the sector in particular and the nation's socio-economic fortunes in general. His desire for a truly indigenous IT-driven economy has led to an unprecedented focus on local content development and promotion. With professionalism as his watchword, Dr. Isa Ali Pantami during the week held a round table with Nigeria's original equipment manufacturers in Lagos, Nigeria's commercial capital. The round table was indeed an engaging and eye-opening one for the OEMs, as NIDA showed real commitment in addressing some of the major challenges confronting them. Let's take a listen.
Commitment to building a truly indigenous IT sector in Nigeria cannot be overemphasized, as local content development is one of the 7 strategic pillars of the National Informationtechnology Development Agency, NIDA. Recently, here in Lagos, the Director General of NIDA held a meeting with the original equipment manufacturers, OEMs, to ensure products are patronized in Nigeria. In his speech, Dr. Isa Ali Pantami assures the OEMs of his support to promote local content in the nation, emphasizing that public funds should not be used to patronize foreign equipment when Nigerians have strived so hard to build businesses in order to diversify the economy.
Local content promotion and development is one of our strategic pillars. And to show to you that, if you look at NIDA, you see we have an Office of Local Content, Office of National Content, Indigenous Content. That office focuses more on how to promote and develop our local content. And it is semi-autonomous. We allow the office to operate like maybe semi-independent to see how local content can be projected, promoted, and developed effectively. So these are some of the issues that will clearly show to you that the time we spend without contacting you was trying to put our house in order. And incidentally, you are all aware of the recent Executive Order 003, which has been released by the acting president on local content, in which MDAs are urged to patronize a minimum of 40% local content. Minimum of 40%, which I think is another issue that is commendable, because I believe that our OEMs need protection, need our patronage, and they need all our support to develop. So with this, I think it's good for us to utilize this manpower to see how we can develop our national content, and at the same time to see how we can patronize it. Because developing without patronizing is not important. We need to produce what we need, and we need to patronize what we develop. No nation can develop without patronizing its own national content.
Delighted by the leadership shown in NIDA in implementing local content, the president of the Certified Computer Manufacturers of Nigeria, Bode Pedro, says they are ready to work with NIDA to ensure that MDAs and members of the public get prompt after-service sales when they buy their products.
We are therefore very, very happy that NIDA, under your leadership, has taken an uncompromising position in enforcing local content regulations. Implementing the executive order calls for vigilance and dedication. We pledge to bring breaches of this order to the attention of NIDA.
The money we spend on infrastructure, on training, on certification. I mean, we do recertification every year, and it costs money. So if the government can give the number, I continue to say that this is the largest platform to employ Nigerians, and very futuristic Nigerians. Not every person will do farming.
From the OEMs, we take you to the home of one of West Africa's biggest data centers and internet cable service providers, Main One. The visit is in line with NIDA's mandate to ensure patronage of local IT service providers and the protection of national data and critical infrastructure by localizing same.
In the same vein, the DG took a tour to Main One data center, urging that data centers operating in Nigeria must, as a matter of importance, ensure that henceforth no Nigerian data or information should be hosted by foreign data service providers. He made this known when he led the NIDA team to Main One Center at Lekki.
The quality of what we have seen, the expertise of managing it, the commitment to it, all these things are really amazing. And our visit today has completely changed my perception, even about our data centers in Nigeria. Maybe to summarize my discussion, what I will say, as the regulatory body of IT in Nigeria, for sure we'll do our best to make sure that whatever we have here is being patronized. Is very important, because this is for the country, and we need to at least value what we have at our disposal. So, and I think it's very important. We'll make sure that we use our power to make sure that at least we encourage or we enforce the patronage. I assure you will see a significant change within a limited period of time.
With the data center, we are starting to talk to some people, for example, in the oil and gas industry, about monitoring their facilities and bringing it back to a control center, being able to do predictive analysis and really ensure that we're able to maximize production.
There you have it. As Main One has left no one in doubt of the nation's ability to completely domesticate the hosting of its data, especially in the face of recent global cyber threats. We did not stop there, as the entourage moved from Main One data center to the office of industry giant Microsoft Nigeria. The meeting was a melting pot of actionable ideas to leapfrog innovation in Nigeria.
In a related development, the management of NIDA, led by the DG, also met with Microsoft Nigeria. Dr. Pantami appreciated the efforts made by Microsoft in promoting innovation in Nigeria. He therefore seek collaboration with Microsoft to ensure that ICT enablement in Nigeria is taken to the next level to better the lots of Nigerian populace.
We do hope that NIDA and Microsoft Nigeria will continue to collaborate and have a win-win situation. Secondly, we also thank you for inviting us to Redmond, Microsoft. We were there with some of your staff, like Barista was part of the team. We learned a lot at that time, really, and that enriched our knowledge and experience as well. And we identify some critical areas that we feel Nigeria can benefit from Microsoft. So I think we need to extend such kind of trainings and capacity building to other places, which I think will help in trying to bridge the gap and carry other places on board. However, being the office is here, if you centralize more here or most of the training here, there is no objection, which I think is very okay. It will save cost for you than organizing somewhere, but we will be glad maybe if that can be extended to other places to benefit. Because if you go to any state, for sure you will see the product of Microsoft. They patronize, and I think they deserve this kindness to be extended to them.
That's it on Tech Talk this week. But before I hand you back to Bayero Agabi, don't forget you can reach us via our social media accounts on Twitter and Facebook. And for inquiries and comments, please send your email to info@nidda.gov.ng or usuleiman@nidda.gov.ng. For more information about NIDDA, please visit our website www.nidda.gov.ng. Until next week, stay tech savvy. I am Uwa Suleiman. Thanks for watching.